Remembering that the table is a place of three components. It's a place of purpose, provision, and participation. I want to talk to you about the provision aspect of the table experience. You know, Jesus, in the prayer that he taught us to pray daily, said, "Give us this day our daily bread." Daily bread or daily food is essential to the human body. It is the way God created us. And in the human body, there are essential needs that we have to keep ourselves healthy. You know, when you have a baby, the first thing that the baby eats is milk. And then we will add to the milk diet as it grows a little bit. We'll add cereal, and then we'll add fruit to that cereal. Then we add vegetables, and eventually we add meat. But if it was important for a baby to have that balanced diet in order for it to develop and grow, what caused us to think that as adults or as our children get older, that they no longer need that diet? And rather than giving them green or yellow vegetables, we start handing them a hot dog, a wiener, a pizza crust. Not only do we change the way we feed them with the provision, the food part of it that gives the nutrients to the human body, do we also stop putting them in a high chair or a booster chair. We don't put them, young children, up to a table. And unfortunately, many times we will kind of feed them, I'm sorry to say, like animals. In fact, I wonder sometimes if we don't treat our animals a little better, because we're very careful about the kinds of foods that you buy for your dog or for your cat. You won't give them food scraps off the table. We pay expensive amounts, and yet we don't think really about the balanced diet that we are giving our children. And we think a few strawberries on a plate, maybe some cheese, is going to be nutrition. There are no vegetables in that. They don't get energy from that. Their brains are not being developed from just those couple of items. They must have a good, healthy diet. And you need that healthy diet too. God is the provider, and he has provided that we would have food, but you are the one to choose the kind of food that you feed your family. We live in such a wonderful era, making it easy for us to buy food that's already prepared. No problem. You work all day, you are busy, but the table experience is becoming more important to you. So stop by the deli, buy the roasted chicken that's already ready, or the pot roast. We have so much available to us, but be sure that you are incorporating vegetables in the diets of your family. I don't pretend to be a nutritionist at all, but we know the basic 5 food groups are important. And the earlier you introduce those into your children, the more success you are going to have. If you eat them too, they need to eat them. So really think about this, because we have developed horrible eating patterns in America. And you can change that. And you know what? I believe that that supernatural bread of the presence will even help you change bad eating habits into better eating habits if this becomes important to you. We are starved, but where we're starved is for good nutrition, and we have plenty of food, a glut of food, but we're starved for good nutrition, and our soul is starved for good conversation. I'm going to encourage you to make good food fun. If you are introducing a new food item, create colors, make the plate colorful, or you may have a colorful paper plate night and introduce a new food item. For your table conversation, maybe look up some definitions, the origin of that food, share it with the children. If they're really young children, you can test them on their color knowledge. As they get older, talk about the origin of a potato. Where did it come from? How is it grown? Of spinach, of carrots, of whatever you are introducing. Make good food fun. And create a time for learning, for discussion, for interaction. And realize that conversation skills are really important to be developed in all of us. We all can use improvement with conversation skills, but if you have a family with younger children, you're not only teaching them a language, you're teaching them how to use that language to engage with other people. This is building character. Rather than them being self-absorbed and self-centered, they learn to talk to others about information, topics, and subjects that they didn't initiate. They learn how to respond. Then they also learn how to initiate with things they are interested in. So rethink how you do your table time and make it fun. Some other ideas for conversation ingredients in your table is to talk about your day. High points, low points, struggle, what's the worst thing that happened to you today? And give them an opportunity to complain if they need to, because this is real family life. So set your table and then understand the provision that God has given you and make good food fun.